Noon. But Doppler, we've got some changes. We can at least enjoy it for the rest of tonight and tomorrow, though, right?
Yeah, I think most of the day tomorrow is going to be looking okay. The winds will gradually begin to pick up, but it's going to be late tomorrow night and into your Saturday that we're going to be dealing with more of the gusty winds, at least early Saturday. I think between 3 and 9. That's when we're looking at the strongest winds. After 9 o'clock, the winds gradually work their way down, and most of the day, I think it'll be fairly dusty. The winds will start to transport some of that dust and sand out to our west. The winds will be stronger, then gradually make its way towards our area. Then the cold front comes through. That cold air will settle some of that dust and sand a little bit later on in the day. But also we're going to be dealing with, again, some wind chills. Temperatures are only going to be in the 60s, at least low to mid 60s, so that'll make it feel colder with the winds. All right, so here comes that front, Pacific Nature Front. That's going to blow in early on your Saturday. And speaking of the winds, here's what we're talking about tomorrow. Gusts right here at 35, then 45 once we head into Saturday. That'll be the peak wind. And then Sunday at 25, 30 on Monday, and then some occasional breezes once we look ahead to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we can handle 20 to 25. All right, so here's our dust tracker. And if you look here, we're talking about late tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. The area seeing some reduced visibilities. Again, that dust and sand will develop the stronger winds out to our west. That will transport some of that dust and sand like we saw on your Easter Sunday and push it all towards the east. So likely to see some of that hanging around the area. Now, coming up a little bit later on in the show, we're going to be talking more about our eclipse here in town. But if you look here, there's the cloud cover. And look at the state of Texas. A lot of clouds that'll be hanging around the area. And as we track it, the area of totality, you start making your way into Illinois and Indiana. There's Indianapolis. They're looking good at this point. Now, subject to change a little bit, but they're kind of be in that sweet spot where they'll be looking at some pretty good situations there and viewing. And then you get up in Canada, Montreal, and some of the provinces up there. They're going to be looking good as well. All right, in the meantime, overnight tonight, temperatures down to 52 degrees. Sunset time will be at 7:28. But no issues tonight, so enjoy tonight yet. 82 degrees expected for tomorrow. The wind's going to pick up later in the day. The morning should be okay, but gradually those winds start to pick up out of the southwest. 48 degrees overnight in Las Cruces, your high temp for tomorrow. We'll make it up to 79. Watch over the next several days. Here's what we're going to be dealing with. 82 tomorrow, then 65. There comes that cold front. So we take that plunge a bit. The winds will make it feel colder because realize throughout the morning we're only going to be in the 50s with the winds blowing. 70 in here on Sunday, and then as we make our way into next week, the winds continue somewhat on Monday, 74, and then we see some 60s and 70s back in the 80s once we head into Thursday.